What is going on? What is going on, crypto people? OMG. Oh, Danny Law. Yes, sir. I'm so happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you big time. Guys, what is going on? It's the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Whoa, holy whoa. Holy whoa, holy what? What just happened? What just happened? Well, guys, we talked about this on the channel. Look, the pieces are in place. There's something about that executive order that had us thinking, right? Had the family thinking something is going down. Something. How long have we been saying? How long have we been saying this? Right? The Donald, right? Some people don't want me to say the Donald. They want me to say the current administration, right? So just think about it. They have a plan. They have a plan. What? How long has that dude even been there as the acting head? Mr. Brian Brooks. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I did a video earlier today about this, actually not too long ago. And I have to tell you, this is absolutely outstanding news. Like a lot of people, I don't know. Like I don't get that. Like a lot of people, look, we have our own individual opportunity to make our own decisions, right? But here's the thing. When you think about financial institutions, right? Been around for a while. And even with their legacy systems still around. Still around. And so if anyone thought for a second, that financial institutions were not going to be part of this fourth industrial revolution, that we're not going to be part of this new internet of value, no. No. Now, the weaknesses have been exposed. The weaknesses in the banking system, they have been exposed. That is without question. And I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. I believe this is the crypto siege. I believe that this is an inside job and has always meant to be an inside job, right? In other words, doing the reform from within, making the changes necessary from within. And I always liken it to that movie, The Inside Man, with Denzel Washington and Clive Owens. I still believe that. Throughout the whole movie, everyone was thinking that was about robbing the bank. Everybody thought that it was about robbing the bank. And in the end, it was about exposing the bank for the ill-gotten gains of the bank. And I believe that's exactly, personally, I believe that's exactly what Ripple is doing. They may what is it? Dress it up real nice and put on pretty clothing, right? They may make it look good, but in the end, how are they going to get away with these fees? How are they going to get away with all these crazy fees and stuff going on now? What's DLT? What's DLT going to do for the transparency? How much more transparency will we demand because of advancing technology? Because of advancing technology. Don't get me wrong. I know you can do some permission stuff, right, versus permissionless. I get it. But in the end, people are going to expect more and more and more. When the word gets around that they can move money for less than a penny, if your bank doesn't provide it, I'm on to the next. If your SME or your financial institution doesn't provide it, I'm on to the next, because I know I can operate, I can move my money in a frictionless manner so that I can get the money to my loved ones without all the friction. I'm telling you, it's an inside job. I truly, truly believe it. Let me say hello to the family. Threadwork Derek was first. What's going on, my friends? Good to see you. Billionaire H is here. How you doing, my friend? Good afternoon, huh? How about that? TJ Jackson is in the building. Good to see you. Mr. Connector, good to see you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to Who Let the Bulls Out. Who Let the Bulls Out? Who put that intro together? Guys, want to give him a shout out for sure, for sure. King Solomon's in the building. What in the world? Guys, the deep diver of deep divers is in the building. King Solomon is here. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Bitcoin, in my opinion, is NSA or group of governments. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the deal is that a lot of things get put together. It's not for you and I. It's just how many steps ahead of the game can we be to leverage what the powers that be are doing so that we can promote and provide for our family and hopefully for generations to come. In the end, that's what it's about. Because the powers that be, they're going to do their thing, right? How can we leverage that, right? And so shout out to people like King Solomon. Shout out to people like the digital nomad investor who keeps us and allows us to be 2 and 3 steps ahead of the game, the real game, right? And the real game, and ultimately that is about old money. And they don't want you and I to win, right? That's why we have to have more people in this space. We have to have more of the average Joes and more of the average Janes in the space so that we can help them win, because we outnumber them. And there's power in that if you understand that, right? And so I listen, we talked about Brian Brooks, we talked about the OCC. And I got to tell you, Danny Loft, I'm telling you that executive order I actually had Mickey B. Fresh comment about the video I did about that executive order. Mickey B. Fresh, you talk about a deep dive guy. He didn't even know the executive order on regulatory relief was out. He didn't even know. He did not even know. Anybody here not know what the executive order on regulatory relief is? D. Kirshner's in the building. Let me know if you haven't heard of such a thing. Mark Wilgus, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Cryptic Life, what's good, bro? I see you doing your thing on Twitter, man. Good to see you on the stream, my friend. Yeah, it's all in absolutely Cryptic Life. It's the same way Facebook did a catapult on crypto. China put a catapult on regulations. They were already working on it. Indeed. But now they're just pushing out quicker to beat China. Yep. That's what we say on this channel, my friend. The Donald, this current administration, if you will, has a plan. Again, and I don't know where Ripple fits into it, King Solomon. I don't know. I don't know if it's plan A, if it's plan B, if it's plan C or Z. I don't know. But I do know that it's in the plan. And how do I know? Because the executive order 13772, the first executive order that the current administration signed, put together by Mnuchin and a co-worker, if you will. The Donald signed this thing, right? And it mentioned Ripple in there, I think twice. Some say it was only once, but I believe it was twice. Why is that? You got to think about that. Why is that? And it's a new financial system. Where is it? Let me share this with you. It's a P. Where is it at? I have it here. Let me share that. Oh, there it is. A financial system that creates economic opportunities for non-bank financials, fintech, and innovation. Everyone knows it in the XRP community. Just for those of you who are new, it's the Executive Order 13772 on core principles for regulating the United States financial system. Craig Phillips. Okay. Craig Phillips. That name sound familiar to you? Oh my goodness. And Steve Mnuchin. And I don't know how to search for Ripple on this thing, but I know that Ripple was mentioned at least once, if not twice, in here. Ripple. Let me see if I can find. I can't find a page, but maybe I can find a name. Ripple. Where is it? I don't know how to find it on here. But in any case, I know it isn't here. I don't know how to search it. I have to figure that out, I guess, later. But Executive Order 13772, I didn't plan on showing you guys that, but that executive order and the new executive order on regulatory relief is part of the plan. That's part of the plan, right? How in the world is this current administration, are they going to go out letting China kick the United States of America's tail? China. Are they going to go out and let the new internet of value be owned and thrived upon in Latin America, in Asia, in Europe, and the good old US of A is not going to participate? Yeah, I don't think so. What are we going to do? You're just gonna. Yeah, no one wants to use the dollar as U.S. as the world's reserve currency. Okay, cool. What you got? What do you have? We'll take what you got. The U.S. of A. And this administration? I don't think so. I don't think so. If they go down, they are going down swinging, especially this administration. Especially this administration. You think this administration is going to let Japan shout from the rooftops, Ripple, RippleNet, XRP, yay, and a good old US of A company in this current administration is not? I don't see it. I just don't see it. Why are they meeting in the Oval Office? Why are they meeting? Why is Ripple going down to hang out in DC at the president's spot? What is that about? Why is Ripple mentioned in an earlier executive order 13772? Anybody think what in the world is this executive order on regulatory relief that just came out? What is in June? What is that about? Well, now you know. Well, now you know. Where's the pushback going to be from this custody thing? Where's it coming from? Regulation? Where's the pushback going to come from? Let me share this. Let me do this. And I'll ask that question. Where's the pushback going to come from this? From straight out of the OCC. Where's the pushback going to come from? There's not going to be any pushback. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency has regulatory relief, which provides them with the ability to rescind and modify and work around any regulatory restraints. And Mr. Brian Brooks is acting upon it. Where's the pushback going to come from? The Senate? Where's it coming from? This is an executive order out right now. Where's it coming from? The House? Unbelievable. Federally chartered banks and thrifts may provide custody services for crypto assets. I'm not going to read too much of that. But I got to tell you, listen, you and I, right? Look, hey, Glenford Hudson, you and I, we're early, right? We copied and pasted BTC addresses. I was literally typing every single character. Can you imagine on a BTC wallet address, on Ethereum wallet address, OX, literally, I was literally sweating, scared to death, moving one XRP at a time onto my ledger, freaking out. I'd watch 10 videos on Trezor before I moved anything. Right? We're early. The masses are not going to be wanting to deal with that. Super chat, Danny Law? Right? The masses are not going to want to deal with that. We're early. And this dude, Mr. Brian Brooks, has he even been in the office for 90 days? Like, I don't even know. Obscure regulatory agency, no more. I told you, this dude, yes, is going to be heard. He is going to put his footprint. Wow. And it makes me think first, I don't know, maybe not. It's just, here's the thing that I do know. This little move here is not for you and I. This is what I believe. This banks being able to custody assets, that's not for you and I. Right? That is not for you and I. Now, the masses that are about to come in may think so, but you and I know better than that. That's not for you and I. That's not for the average Joe and Jane. It's for the financial institutions to participate in this fourth revolution, industrial revolution. That's why I kind of laugh at people. They get all concerned about market cap. Why are you worried about market cap? Like, why? This is an asset class. Asset classes are in the trillions, and this asset class is going to swallow up all, in my opinion, asset classes. Why are you worrying about market cap on a digital asset? I don't get it. Like, I don't understand that one. This is an asset class. And when the masses come in, here's the human nature, right? It's just a human nature. When the masses come in, they're going to see Bitcoin at thousands and Ethereum at thousands and other assets at less than $1 or less than $5. They're going to see assets at less than $1 and see BTC at tens of thousands and think, what if this asset that's less than $1 can get to there? They're not going to look at the market cap. You know, it's only this many in circulating supply, and there's only this many of that. No. They're going to think about the possibilities of a digital asset that they're looking into getting to $1 value. They're going to look at that and be like, oh man, if this thing could, it's only after being in the space for a while, you start thinking about all this other kind of stuff. But I digress. I'm going to come back to that later in a second. But regulatory relief from the OCC, this dude, Brian Brooks, is not messing around. He completely gets it. And are we going to just disregard the relationship between him and Mnuchin and think that it's no big deal, that it's no ties, that there isn't that you know, now that he's at the OCC, they don't hang out, together and their wives don't hang out together, barbecues or on the golf course. Come on, right? Let me get to some of these super chats. I don't want to get. I saw there's Danny Loss. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Danny Loss says Trump is like the current day E.F. Hutton. When he speaks, the world listens. Listen, and you guys know I'm not on one side or the other, but this is what I do know. That the good old US of A is, if they're going to go down, whether it be their $1 or whatever. I think I saw something from King Solomon also, didn't I? Where is it? Where'd it go? I don't know. I thought I saw something from King's. Oh, there it is. That if they're going to go down, whatever it is, they're going down swinging. Man, it's just, they're not going to just idly stand by. And if you and I know about the dominance in mining with Bitcoin and Ethereum in China, they know. They know. Danny Law, thanks again, brother. I appreciate that. King Solomon says, check out special purpose fintech charters to allow fintechs to become banks bypassing regs. Got shot down initially, but I bet it comes back again. Absolutely. Special purpose fintech charters. Absolutely will. It absolutely will. I mean, listen, again, this thing that Mr. Brooks did, that's not about you and I. I mean, that's the guys. That's the misdirection. That's the sleight of hand, if you will. If you will. This guy's from the banking community. He's from the banking community. Right? I think they were at was it West Bank together with Mnuchin? Right? This is about them being able to tap into new fintech that has DLT and a digital asset attached to the DLT, and them being able to leverage that. That's what it's about. That is what it's about. That's 100% what it is about. The tens of trillions of dollars. And I don't even know what thrifts, what does that even mean? Federally chartered banks and thrifts, I don't even know what that is, may provide custody services for crypto assets. What is that even about? But you're right, King Solomon. If anything that is going to push the US of A forward is going to be brought forth to the table. To the table. Absolutely, it's going to be brought to. There's, and I got to tell you this, and I may be on the, on the foil, the tin foil hat thing for, but I think there's a reason that Ripple came out with an article. First, it was an article, 2020, the year of the digital asset. And then not only did they come out with a little article and blog about it, then they came out with a video series. A video series. Not just one video. They came out with a video series. Right? It was like 6, 8 videos, and they bumped it down to like 3 or 4 videos. Subsequently. Aired them subsequently. Back to back. Talking about the year of the digital asset, 2020, the year of the digital asset. I think there's a reason for that. And I remember a lot of people in the beginning were saying digital assets. And I said, no. That's not what they said. That is not what they said. They said the year of the digital asset. And I think it's important that they did do that. I think it's hugely important. And if this guy does something like this early, this guy's background is banking. To me, it says he recognizes that there are some fintechs in the good old US of A with DLT blockchain technology that the banking system can leverage that has a digital asset attached to it. If you and I recognize that when Brad and Chris Larson and David Schwartz talks about they keep coming up with different numbers. Is it 8 trillion? Is it 10 trillion? Is it 17 trillion? I don't know. If you and I recognize and hear and know and understand the trillions of dollars that can be freed up to go in different directions, if you and I recognize that, you don't think Brian Brooks knows that? What about Glenn Hutchins? You think Glenn Hutchins knows that? What about Chris Giancarlo? You think he might understand what that could mean? You think he might understand what that could mean? Chris Larson, Brad Garlinghouse have been screaming from the rooftop. We need regulatory clarity. I got a feeling that the people at Ripple are celebrating right now. Just popping champagne. No, I have a feeling they're celebrating right now. If you and I are celebrating, I'm wondering what the partnership number is looking like now. How many phone calls? Hey, have you heard? How many phone calls is Brad making and the boys and girls over at Ripple? Hey, have you heard? Did you get the word? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You didn't hear? Yeah. The OCC just said you can custody digital assets. What? He still might have the phone attached to his ear right now. He still might have the phone attached to his ear right now. What? Yeah. It is going down. And listen, these exchanges that are not doing what they need to do are in trouble. They're in trouble. They better have some good old onboarding and offboarding. They better make things as simple as they humanly possibly can. They're going to have to offer something that the banks may or may not be willing to offer. And in my humble opinion, there's only one thing that the banks are not going to be willing to offer currently, and that is yield interest on your money. That's the only DeFi is the saving grace for the 99% of the exchanges and platforms out there. DeFi is the saving grace. That's going to be their, the last thing they're going to be able to hold on to. Because listen, we all know that TD Ameritrade and Fidelity, they're coming into the game. They're coming in. You better be able to offer something else that that the misdirection of safe is going to allow. You better be able to offer something else, right? Because your mom and my mom, they're going to walk right into a bank, feel like they're insured, feel like everything's good. Right? They don't even understand your keys is not your keys. Right? If it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. They don't. What? A bank says I can. Oh, no, baby. No. My bank said I can just come in and I can go buy some XRP right there. Right? It's going to be all over the news. It's only you and I that know the difference between not your keys, not your crypto. The masses don't know that. They don't understand that. They're hearing about Bitcoin. They're hearing about Bitcoin. They don't know what XRP is. You think the masses know what Algo is and Elrond and Pla? They don't know about those things. What's staking? What's staking, baby? They don't know what that. They don't know. I'm telling you, this is crazy. Well, you can always collateralize your assets, TJ Jackson. Look, for me in the crypto seizures home, I'm excited, but this move for me is not about the average Joe and average Jane. They're not, the bank's not going to get a hold of my crypto unless I'm, federally ordered to do so, right? Unless I'm risking jail time, right? but the masses will absolutely do that. And that's great for you and I as early adopters, because we need the masses in the space. Then we can begin to educate them more on the real deal, but we first got to get them in. And this is a great way to get the masses into the space, because they're still, they haven't been able to be in the space long enough to understand the real deal, right? They're still operating under that illusion, if you will. So they're going to come in. That's great. At least they'll get in. We want them to buy some BTC and buy some ETH and buy some XRP, buy some Cardano, buy some US. That's what we want. We want them. And if right now they see that's the way through the banks, cool. They'll get educated later. In time. In time, they'll get educated. Whoa. King Solomon says, DOD is also looking into Hashgraph. FinCEN, Department of Treasury, is also integrating with blockchain. When you say Hashgraph, you mean Hedera, right? King Solomon? Yeah, I mean, that's major. That is major. And they always say they're third level. They're talking about third internet and the whole nine. I remember when HBAR came out. That's what you're talking about, right, King Solomon? Right? And so Hedera Hashgraph. Yep, Hedera. Absolutely. There you go. That's exactly right. And so we're in a blessed spot. Listen, we're in a blessed spot, and I hope you feel good about it. You weathered the storm. I mean, how long many days has this bear market been? You weathered the storm of the madness of inputting BTC and ETH addresses. You weathered the storm and the masses of the lending platform space and the madness behind that. Anybody participate in the lending platform space? I did, right? We've weathered the storm of I don't know how many hundreds of days of a freaking bear market. So we get the benefit, if you will, from the masses coming in. So so in that case, we're winning. We're winning, but they're not putting that together for you and I. Trust me when I tell you that. That's not about you and I. But I'm excited. I am 10,000% excited. Again, if I can just picture Brad right now on the phone, making phone calls. Him and his team are making phone calls. Hey, have you got the word? Yeah, you can custody XRP right now. Yeah. Did you? Yeah, that's right. You can custody it. You can hold it for a little bit of time that you want to hold it to make this bridge currency thing work. You're good. You're okay. Are you kidding me? Wow. I mean, this is King Solomon. This is massive news, bro. It's massive, massive news. Deep Mind is in the building. What's going on, Deep Mind? Good to see you, brother. Working but lurking. Yes. Hashtag we won. Yes, I love that. I absolutely love that. Guys, Deep Mind is in the building. This is without question. And in the end, too, King Solomon, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's hyped or not. But in the end, that's a platform with some serious tech. Hedera Hashgraph is a platform and a team and a company, if you will, with some serious technology. And you and I have an opportunity to participate in the protocol, to participate and own the asset, to say, you know what, we believe in what you got. Here's our money to help you. Now you go out there and you make your run in the marketplace. You go out and make your own mark. But the challenge, the bottom line is that you and I, my friends, we're able to participate. Unlike ever before, the average Joe and average Jane is able to participate without all of this freaking, what is this? What is the thing called? Accredited investor and all that madness, because they're trying to look out. They're trying to look out for us. No, we can make our own decisions with our own money. We'll take it on the chin occasionally. I get it. And they get ready to change the old credited thing in the US of A anyway. They get ready to change that up. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? The greatest thing that happened with Bitcoin, the greatest thing that happened with Bitcoin is, and its technology, in my humble opinion, is that it awoke the world to the fact that technology will innovate around you. It'll innovate itself around you. Can't stop it. Can't stop the technology. And in case we forget, the people at Ripple were around during the days of Bitcoin. They recognized early on that we could do it better. The first company to walk away from proof of work, the first to do so, recognizing the flaws in the technology. Recognizing the flaws in the technology. And they moved forward. They created a better iteration. And you and I get to participate in that. We don't get, what you going to do with Bitcoin right now? I ask you humbly, what are you going to do with BTC right now? That thing has happened. Why do you think people like Novogratz and Draper keep shilling BTC? Because they were in on it back then. They were in on it back then. They were in the know about it back then. That's why they know it's not. They know that technology is nowhere near the technology of the XRP ledger and IOP and Hedera Hashgraph. You think they don't know about Hedera Hashgraph? They know about Hedera Hashgraph. Just the same way they didn't know about Algorand. They know. They know. The only game left for BTC is for the wealthy to play amongst themselves and to regard BTC the same way that they regard fine art. It's all their opinion. And if they say it's valuable, then it's valuable. You and I can't win on a 9,000 BTC. The average Joe and Jay's not winning there. That's why I always say this is an entirely new asset class, and we're early to it. We're early to it. Did I see SPQR Media in the building? No. Appreciate your deep dive. Where did I see that? Or maybe I'm just, yeah, it is SPQ. Lee, what's going on? Is that Lee? What's up, brother? Is that Lee? Is that you, my friend? Hey, guys. Hope. Oh, yeah, it is. Hey, guys. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hey, guys. Hope we are all well. It's about to get interesting. S&D. Hey, Lee. Great to see you, brother. We still got to get you on the channel, bro. We still got to get you on. But it's about to get very, very interesting. You're right about that. It's about to get very interesting. Without question. Guys, SPQR Media Deep Dive. They got a new thing going on. It's called Wealth Code. I've subscribed. You know, check that out. You want to check that out. I love anything dealing with finances, my friend. Absolutely love that. That's why we got to get you on the channel, brother. Get you to come in on Wealth Wednesday, Generational Wealth Wednesday, Lee. Let me make sure I said hey to everybody. Dennis is in the building. What's going on, Dennis? Newell Jordan is here. I haven't seen you in a long time, brother. Good to see you. It is a game changer. Newell Jordan is like, bro, this is a game changer. It really is. It really is. Grad Barlinghouse says BTC equals Atari. XRP equals PlayStation 1000. Indeed, it does. And I'm gonna do this, and you will not offend me if you say this is crap or nah, this ain't. Look, you won't offend me, but if I was sitting here with my cousin, my dude, my ex coworker, if I was sitting here with my sister, I would be, and I already did. I would say, you need to look into all things VeChain. Like if you don't know what PLA is, you need to find out. PLA, player. If you don't know what SH SHA is, you need to find out. Make your own decision, but you at least need to find out. If you don't know what OCE is, you need to find out. You don't need to necessarily take your hard-earned money and put it in it, but man, you need to find out. Because this is our chance to win, guys. This is our chance to win. And if you understand what's going on right now, it's our chance to win. My dude is making $50,000 every other day. Every 50 grand. 50 grand. Every other day. And holds, here's the crazy thing, holds 0 XRP. 0. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, King Solomon. We'd love to have you on the show. Have you guys on the show together. That would be absolutely outstanding, because in the end, it's not about your exit strategy. It's about your wealth strategy. And that's what we talk about on Generational Wealth Wednesday. Don't tell us about your exit strategy. Tell me about your wealth strategy. Tell me about the wealth advisor you got picked out and you vetted. Tell me about the private investment banker that you've looked into and you have vetted. Tell me about your state attorney. What's he or she like? Tell me about the trust you got set up. That's what we want to learn about here. This is about generational wealth, not 100 grand. This is not about 100 grand a year. This is a new asset class that we are involved in, and we're early to the game. You hold assets that the masses want to hold. You hold them and you know about them. Thanks to people like SPQR Media and freaking King Solomon, you know about them. You understand them. The masses don't even know. You and I are playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. And you're winning. You're winning. Hey, Lee, just pick a day, bro. Pick a day, and I'll hook up with King Solomon. Pick a day, man. Just let me know what's up. Monday is a bad day for me. I got like business calls back to back to back to back to back. But other than that, man, pick a day. Unless you're going to, let me know what's up for sure. And we'll make that happen. Yeah, man, SPQ Media. Absolutely, Lee. Absolutely do that, bro. Generational Wealth Wednesday. Absolutely. Like I said, immediately upon finding out about Wealth Code, I'm like, what? Let me put my contact information in right now. Are you kidding me? Wealth Code with a K. I love it. No way, Crawfish. No way. What? Look, Crawford said, I called the OCC branch here in New Orleans. She acted like she didn't know anything about what was going on. I'm told I'm looking at your main page and you don't even. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And another thing, guys, I gotta remind you guys of this. Just because you and I know, it doesn't mean that they know. Like when I'm talking about they, I'm not talking about the powers that be. I'm talking about the masses. Just because you and I know doesn't mean that the masses know. The masses don't know what's going on. The masses don't know what's going on. At least you and I, we're aware. The masses are look, the masses right now don't understand that they're just a cog in a perpetual wheel. They don't understand there's freedom to be had here. They don't know that there's generational wealth to be had here. But you know. You and I know. Right? And all we can do is try to turn people on as best as we can. The best way, in my humble opinion, to turn people on is send them third party. Send them to SPQR Media's channel. Send them to King Solomon's channel. Okay, send them to Crypto Eddie's channel. Send them to xrparcade.com. Send them to xrprightnow.com. Send them third party because they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to listen to you. My mom will listen to you and your mom will listen to me. That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. But that's funny, Crawfish. She's like, what? We did what? Yeah. Oh, man. You know what I mean? But again, for me, in terms of diversification, it's about, for the crypto sieges home, we were like, we have to hit this benchmark and not have, I don't know how do we say this, not have 1,000 XRP. No. So we got it right for us in our home. We have to hit a benchmark, a milestone, right? This is the greatest digital asset ever created. We have to hit that. Then once we hit that, then we can go take that fiat dollars into other stuff. There's money to be made in those other stuff as well. XRP is the long-term generational thing. Not that it's going to take a long time, but it's the thing that's going to outlast all the other things, in my humble opinion, right? And so we've done that. Mark, will this truly have the potential to generate between 30 and 300 million? Mark, I love your statement right here, bro. And because it's about expectations. If you can see it, you can hold it. It's about expectations. It's not about $100,000. I mean, I don't mean to sound, it's not about 100,000. Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short here. And by the way, this is not going to be the first. This is not going to be the last. If this is your first bull run, it's not going to be your last bull run. There's going to be other bull runs. You get the advantage of learning the game now so you can understand what's going on. You get the advantage from learning, again, from deep divers like King Solomon and SPQ Armida, so you can understand the game now. So after this bull run, the next bull run, you'll be even better. You're right. You will have leveled up your IQ. You will have leveled up your XRP IQ, leveled up your digital asset space IQ, and hopefully you're leveling up your financial space IQ as well. Right? And so this won't be your last bull run. If this is your first one, it's not going to be your last. Truly have the potential to generate between 30 and $300 million in generational wealth. Anyone who doesn't believe that, you come hang out on Generational Wealth Wednesday. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Because that is absolutely possible. Absolutely possible. This is a new revolution. Crypto Seeds DM, and we will sort, my man. Absolutely, we'll do that, Lee. Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you, man. We will definitely do that. Kevin Cage is in the building. What? What's up, Kevin Cage? Good to see you. Talk about another person to tune into, right? That's what my mentor used to say to me. Find a good channel, Siege, and stay for a while. Tune into a good channel and stay for a while. Kevin Cage, what? Absolutely, that's what it's about, right? Kevin Cage, King Solomon, the boys at SPQR Media, love for crypto. What the? Are you kidding me? Where would we be without love for crypto? Where would we be without love for crypto? I don't even know. That dude, Kurt, turned me on to the big picture. I was in the dark. I was just buying assets, right? I was just taking my money and just buying stuff. I was just buying. I didn't know what I was doing. This dude painted the bigger picture. Like, where would we be without that dude? Man. Kevin Cage, it's good to see you here, brother. Alex Yeat's in the building. What the world? What's up, Alex Yeat? Talking about heavy hitters. What's up, Alex Yeat? Good to see you, my friend. And so we're in a blessed spot. And so, Mark, I appreciate you sharing this because I hope that's what you guys see. I hope you see 30 to 300 million. I hope you understand that Brad, listen, put it in the books. Brad and what's his name? Chris Larson, just put them down as trillionaires. That's a done deal. That's a done deal. Like it's a done deal. I mean, Chris already got hundreds of millions of dollars. Right? He sold a traditional finance thing. You know those traditional finance things, like what is it, Prosper and the other one, hundreds of millions of dollars. And now we're talking about this new space. We're early. Don't get misdirected and deceived by the great distraction that is Bitcoin. That is a distraction. Don't get caught up in that BTC and you see it at this price. Listen, the reason why art costs so much money is because they say it's valuable. You won't catch me taking my hard-earned dollars and buying a piece of art. I don't. What? Why? Why? Not. It's something I'm looking at. I don't understand a thing about it. I'm looking at this thing and I don't get it. Right? Like, I don't get it. What? You know? No more middle class. I hear that, so Sahil. Right? So I hope you guys see that. Kevin Case, appreciate you being here, my friend. Who else did I miss? Park Life. What's up, Park Life? I don't think I've seen you on the channel, bro. Capello MG is here. It's from money laundering, right? Danny Love, Melvin McLeod is here. What's up? Got somebody's got some. Is that Korean or Japan? I'm not sure, but he got XRP on fire. I like that. Tay, what's good, bro? Good to see you on the stream. Oh man, Deep Mind. I mean, that's another live stream unto itself. Hey guys, ask Deep Mind how important it is to have your wealth team in place. Ask Deep Mind how important it is to come hang out on Wealth Wednesday, Generational Wealth Wednesdays. Deep Mind asks, what happens if XRP is classified a currency? Like, all I know is I will have to be sitting down. I will have to have my favorite libation next to me. Will have to. And, I will have to have the cell phone right next to Miss Crypto C's, right? And have my daughter so that she can call the ambulance. So she can call. Because between me and Miss Crypto C's, one, if not both of us, is going to pass out. Like, pass out. Like, this is the thing, and this brings me back, Deep Mind, to this whole market cap thing, and I don't know, and people deciding whether or not they should buy a digital asset based upon the market cap. What? Why? What does the market cap have to do with anything? This is an asset class that is going to swallow up all the asset classes. You know how many trillions, if not tens of trillions of dollars that is? Tokenized everything, as we like to say. And worried about market cap. I'm telling you right now, the dude that's worth $300, $400, $500 million to $1 billion, when they're looking at Casino Coin and they're looking at XRP, the first question that they're asking is not about the market cap. The first question they're asking is, what problem in the marketplace does this solve? What space are they operating in? What space are they operating in? If you got technology and it's working in the lawn mowing space, and you got technology operating in the financial payments space, what does it matter what the market cap is? Right? What does it matter what the market cap is? Like, I don't understand what people get all on this market cap or 100 billion, and why are people concerned about that? What does the problem? What is the solution? What does this asset solve? Where is it operating in the marketplace? That's when they want to know that. What is the problem that it's solving? And the bigger picture is, what asset class is it in? Is it in the commodities asset class? What asset class is it in? Those are the questions they want to know about. No, not the market cap. Right? Right? So just my humble opinion. Right? It's this market cap stuff. That's right. Deep Mind says, I'm here for the DTCC. You see what I'm saying? Tell me about the, right? Tell me about the asset class. What is this what does the market cap on Coin Market Cap have to do with anything? Can someone explain it to me? Because Kevin Cage, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand that. Like I really don't understand that. The market cap. How much money are you trying to make? You trying to make $100,000? Or are you trying to make $100 million? Just the market cap. I don't understand. You know? Yeah, but they don't get the final word on it. The final word's not still out, Danny. It's got to be it's got to be probably the SEC, unless you never know. And in any case, if it is a commodity, it's a commodity. But if they make a decision, I believe it's going to get that hybrid designation. I really, really do. I believe that it is, in fact, a supranational currency. Can someone explain to me why it's not a supranational currency? Can someone tell me that how XRP does not also act as a store of value, and how it does not also act as a currency? It does whatever you want it to do. It can serve all kind of purposes. That's why Spring's around doing their thing. So a hybrid something or another. But I tell you, if they say it's a currency, I don't even know what to think about. I don't even know. Deep Mind, I'm telling you, bro, I won't even know what to think. I really won't. King Solomon, market cap is utilized in the stock market. It's irrelevant. There you go, guys. There he goes. It's irrelevant when it comes to bridge currencies or currency in general. It's the valuation of a company. Means nothing in regards to digital assets. There you go. There you go. Means nothing. Like, you get people arguing on Twitter. You get people arguing on Twitter about market cap, and I'm like, what? That's why I say, it's very, very important, man. Be just careful who you listen to, right? Right? Just careful who you listen to, because listen, don't walk away is what I say. Like, sometimes you got to walk away from the 97%, right? Don't walk like they walk. Don't talk like they talk. Don't act like they act. Don't read what they read. Just walk away. This is a new asset class, right? And I said this on the channel the other day. Why do you think the WEF and the UN and the people from the IMF and the people from the BIS, why they don't say cryptocurrency? They say crypto assets. They say virtual assets. They say digital assets. That's their talk. Right? Let's speak in a different language. Starting to make in the values in the protocol. Oh, Danny Law, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that, brother. I always contribute to the channel. I love it. Back when the judge continued the decision on the Ripple lawsuit, it says she would render decision in mid-July. Now, still nothing. Yeah, I think that motion to dismiss thing is going to be heard in next month in August. I believe that to be the word, Danny Law. Thank you for this $5 super chat, bro. I appreciate that big time. Bowdy Beats, what's going on, my friend? Absolutely. One of my mentors, without question. I can tell you've been influenced by Jim Rohn. Wisdom coming forth from your perspective. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Absolutely. 100%. Guys, listen, that OCC thing is massive. Oh yeah, absolutely, King Solomon. We'll do, bro. Have a great night, man. Absolutely, we'll do that, man. Yeah, I mean that OCC thing with Brian Brooks is massive. It truly, truly, it truly is massive. But it's not for you and I. Now, as XRP hodlers, it's absolutely outstanding news. Again, don't try to reach out to Brad right now. He's busy. Don't try to reach out to Brad Garlinghouse right now. He's busy. He is on the phone. He is on the phone. He's virtual zooming and everything they do virtually. He's doing all that right now. He's busy. Don't try to reach out to Brad. You're not going to be able to get a hold of Brad right now. Are you kidding me? Wow. Custody digital assets. Holy wow. Guys, listen, I got to get out of here. It's been a great hangout. Without question, appreciate the fam coming to hang out on a Wednesday. I got no Generational Wealth Wednesday tonight. However, I have a business call that is going to take several hours. So I will not be able to do Generational Wealth Wednesday tonight. But stay tuned for next week. We'll do that, guys. 7 p.m. Eastern time. 7 p.m. Eastern time, guys. I got to tell you. So remember, this first little move is just the beginning for Mr. Brian Brooks. I wholeheartedly believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. And listen, he's crypto friendly. That's great for us. It's great for us. But let's be 2 and 3 steps ahead so that we know. Absolutely, Lee. Absolutely, brother. I'm going to DM you as soon as I'm going to DM you as soon as I'm done with this stream, brother. You and King Solomon. So, yeah, so just understand this is the first thing. Brian Brooks does not want to be an obscure entity at the OCC. They don't want the OCC to be just some, is that the officer of the air traffic controller did currency? They don't want that. They want to be no. He's not messing around. He's not messing around, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Starting to Macon, TJ Jackson, appreciate you being here. Ben Palmer and Trent, T1000, King Solomon and Kevin Cage and Lee from SPQR Media. Deep Mind, as always, brother. I appreciate you being here. Shout out to Crawfish and Sahil Shah, Tay Marquise and Mark Wilgus. I appreciate you guys being here. Alex Jeet, as always, appreciate you being here, brother. Starting to Macon. Lamart, Go Million, appreciate you being here. Body Beast, appreciate you stopping by, bro. Danny Love, as always great talking with you, brother. Capella MG, I appreciate you. Cookie Mun, as always, I appreciate you guys being here. As always, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to end this stream like I do all of my streams and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye. Spell